And we prefer to cut our own fillets out of a whole 2-pound piece because they're going to be more even and consistent, so they'll cook more consistently on the grill.
Sounds good.
So we'll just begin by trimming any excess fat from the top edge here. And we'll just square up the bottom portion a little bit. Okay? And then we can split it directly in half. And each half will go in half. So now the fish is cut up, we're going to make a cure for it. And the cure is going to do several things for us on the grill. One, it's going to flavor the fish, obviously. 2, it's going to give us a nice mahogany color on the grill. And 3, it's going to improve the texture, make it a little bit more meaty by drawing some of the moisture out of the fish. So this is a very simple cure. It's brown sugar. I have 1 cup of light brown sugar. And to that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of kosher salt, and 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. Just going to whisk this together. Okay, and the most efficient way to keep the cure in contact with the fish is by putting it into a Ziploc bag.
All right.
So if you don't mind holding this bag, I'm going to first take each fillet and run it through the cure to make sure all sides are coated.
This is the worst Halloween.
A brown sugar cure.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
You're ever going to get
That's true, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
And now I will just dump the rest of this cure right into there.
Okay, good, because I was like, there's a lot left in that bowl.
It's a significant amount of cure, but you really want to have this much to make sure the fish gets evenly cured. So we can press all the air out of that bag. Okay, and we want to cure this for at least 4 hours, but if we have the opportunity, we can go for a full 24 hours and it's even better.
Great.
We'll just throw this in the refrigerator, okay?
24 hours.
Okay, Bridget, so the fish has been curing for about 24 hours. So we're going to work on the vegetable garnish and then the sauce. Both were created by Jim Riddell's wife. So this is a combination of celery, grated carrot, and diced Granny Smith apple.
This is different, yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 rib of celery, and add to that 1 Granny Smith apple. Into the bowl with the celery. And now the final touch, a grated carrot. Stir the salad together, and it's all set and ready for tacos. So again, a slightly unusual garnish for tacos. This is a mayonnaise-based sauce, and the secret ingredient here is spicy brown mustard. So I have a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. To that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of spicy brown mustard, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. So we'll just whisk this together, combine. Now we can turn our attention to making a wood chip packet go on the grill so we can smoke the fish.
Okay.
I have a cup of pre-soaked applewood chips. I've soaked them in water for about 15 minutes.
Mhm.
And you can use any type of wood chip that you like. You prefer fruit woods
I've
like
done this
apple, it's a
before,
little
haven't
bit
you?
less intense than say something like
But I
hickory.
forgot how to do it.
All over the place very readily.
Gotcha.
So we want to make an 8.5 by 4-inch wood chip packet. Okay. So if you want to hand me my knife there, I'm just going to poke 2 2-inch slits right into this foil to give the wood chips and the smoke an outlet. All right, so the wood chip packet is set. Now this fish has been curing, and you can see that a lot of the moisture has come out of the fish, and all that salt and
Wow.
sugar has essentially created a brine for the fish. So we flip this over once halfway through the curing process just to make sure the fish cured evenly. So we're going to rinse this off because we don't want to cook any of those sugar chunks onto the fish. So I'm just going to go back here and rinse them off.
Oh, it's just for
I want
flavor.
to pat the fish dry. We are now ready to head out to the grill and smoke this fish.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, Bridget, we're going to cook the salmon with relatively low heat, between 250 and 275 degrees. So I have a very small amount of charcoal here. I have about 2 quarts of charcoal briquettes, and I'm just going to pour them evenly over half of the grill. And just reorganize them with my grill brush.
Get them all over
Brand
one
new
side.
grill.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we can put the wood chip packet on top of the coals.
Okay.
Then we'll put our cooking grate in place. We'll cover the grill and let that go for about 5 minutes until the wood chips begin to smoke.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Bridget, it's been about 5 minutes. And the wood chips are just beginning to smoke.
Okay.
So we'll clean and oil the cooking grate.
Good idea to do every time. You set up your grill.
And fish, probably more than any other protein, has a tendency to stick.
Yes.
So now, at Riddell's Smokehouse there in Cayucas, California, they brush an apricot-based glaze on the fish towards the end of cooking. But
Okay.
they also smoke the fish for about 4 hours. We're smoking the fish for about 30 minutes. So we found it best to go ahead and apply this glaze right at the beginning of the cooking.
Yeah, because you don't want to be taking the lid on and off. And on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is just 2 tablespoons of apricot preserves mixed with 1 tablespoon of water, and we just microwave it for about 30 seconds to loosen it up a bit.
Okay.
We're going to brush that all over the fillets. Okay, so that's all
This
brushed.
just sounds a little
Now
too
we can place
sweet.
the fillets on the grill. I'm going to position with the thick end of the fillets a little bit closer to the fire because they can really absorb some more of that heat. Cover that and position the lid vent directly over the salmon.
Okay.
We'll let that go until it hits 135 degrees, and that takes about 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right, Bridget, it's been about 30 minutes.
Beautiful.
So we want to tempt the fillet in the thickest part to make sure it's 135 degrees.
Nice.
All right. So now we can just transfer the fillets to a plate. Okay, you want to tempt that loosely with some foil?
Sure do.
Great. We're going to take these inside and let them rest for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Bridget, so the salmon's been sitting for 5 minutes, so it's a little bit cooler to handle. And we're ready to flake it. So I'm going to take each fillet, and the skin just comes off very easily. So we're just going to
Wow,
flake
it looks good.
coarsely with the back of a fork.
It looks
Use
really
your
good.
fingers if you wanted to. And then, even though we cured this with a fair amount of salt, we're just going to season it a little bit to taste with a little kosher salt here. Okay, so the fish is flaked, and then we're ready to assemble our tacos. We have some warmed up flour tortillas. So we're going to hit it first with the sauce, so our little chopped salad sticks to it very well. And then we'll hit it with the salmon.
Okay.
And then the final touch.
Lime.
True sense of California. A little
Tomato.
bit of salad. Just a few leaves of mesclun mix. Can I have your
That's so
plate,
good.
please?
Sure.
And I'll hand you a taco.
Thank you.
I thought there were tomatoes on it in the
That is
picture.
picture worthy.
I'm salivating.
You turned salmon into bacon of the sea. That is amazing. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's salty. I love the crunch of the vegetables too. That's me saying that. The Granny Smith apple, nice and tart. Love that.
That's my favorite part of the salad. Jim Riddell is a smart man.
I think it was the husband-wife team.
His wife is a smart lady as well.
Well, if you want to make our version of Jim Riddell's famous salmon tacos, it starts with salmon fillets. Coat salmon fillets with brown sugar and salt and refrigerate overnight. Meanwhile, create a quick salad with apple, celery, and carrot and a spiced mayo sauce. Heat a packet of wood chips on the grill until smoking. Brush the salmon with an apricot glaze, then cook covered until medium well. Shred the salmon and make tacos with mesclun, the mayonnaise sauce, and the apple salad. So from Cook's Country, a California original, smoked fish tacos. You're gonna want to make this. You turn salmon into bacon.